Rest in peace, Johnny Cochran.
My dad, I love my dad.
Oh yeah.
My dad was talking to me. I told him I was going to go see Gravity. He's like, I've heard the reviews for this have been out of control. I'm like, yeah, for the same thing. He's like, dude, I just kept hearing that Roger Ebert kept like raving about it.
Well, it must be really
and
good.
I was like, I don't think that was him. No, yeah, Roger said it like thumbs up. Yeah, Dad, I'm pretty sure that definitely is not what happened because he's very dead.
Yeah, I heard Heath Ledger was great in the movie.
Yeah, Ledger was really good.
Sean, I love when you have to start a story with "I love my dad, but."
I hate to spoil the ending of Gravity, but man, when Bernie Mac flies through the fucking atmosphere, I didn't see it coming.
Roger Ebert is in.
I think he was talking about Roper. I'm pretty sure he meant Roper.
I think it was Siskel.
Yeah, I think he meant Siskel. I agree.
I think he meant Gene Shalit.
Gene Shalit. Is Gene Shalit still alive?
I don't know.
What's his name?
Yeah, sure, why not?
There's another dead critic, too. What's his name? Not Gene Shalit, but... no, the guy who argued with Kevin Smith because he walked out of the movie. Do you remember that?
No.
There's one critic. He was a big critic. He was on like...
Leonard Maltin?
No, not Leonard Maltin. He's alive.
I think he's alive.
He's alive.
There's another critic who walked out of Clerks 2 within 10 minutes and was yelling the whole time. And Kevin Smith was like, that's really not fucking cool that you did that. Joel Siegel. Yes. Joel Siegel. Guy with a big gay porn mustache. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
When you don't like a mustache, you really don't like a mustache.
I didn't say I didn't like his mustache. I thought it was an awesome mustache. But I have seen that kind of mustache. Bokiani style.
I didn't realize gay porn mustache was a good mustache.
That's a good thing. You want that.
They said he got up. I felt really bad because that guy, Joel Siegel, was such a kind dude, but he was so offended by the movie. He got up. They said he got up and he stood up in the middle of the movie and yelled, "Time to go! First fucking movie I've walked out of in 20 years."
What movie was it?
Clerks 2. Oh. And everyone sitting there was like, "Hey, I don't care. Please go." And afterwards, they interviewed him on the radio like, "Do you think that was mature? Like, you should have just walked out instead of doing that." And he was like, "Yeah, I should have, yeah. But, I'll do it a little bit quieter next time. Yeah." And then they were like, "Oh, good, so you learned your lesson." "Well, I didn't learn a lesson. I don't regret anything." And it was like, "You just said you did, though." And it was an interview that went nowhere. And then when it was over, they hung up. They were like, "He kind of sounds like an old person that went crazy a little bit." And then, a week later, he died. I felt that made me feel like, he was losing it.
Clerks 2 wasn't the worst movie ever. It was a fine movie.
I like Clerks 2.
I can't imagine what was so bad that made him walk out.
When they were getting a donkey for the donkey show, he didn't stick around. He just left.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything that bad or that good in that movie.
No, it's just whatever. Yeah.
That concept really messed with him. But again, I think he was just kind of losing it. I think he had I think he fought off something. I want to say fought off cancer or something like that, and then ultimately that was
maybe when you spend a lifetime reviewing Oscar caliber films, a donkey show really isn't your kind of movie.
And that's what they're saying. It's like there's nothing wrong with that, but don't stand in the middle. Can you imagine an old guy standing in the middle of a movie yelling? Anyway. Sorry, Joel Siegel, you were wrong. Don't haunt me. You were wrong.
No, haunt Rocco.
Don't haunt me.
Haunt Rocco.
His ghost is going to leave bad reviews on our YouTube videos.
Yeah. Well,
the comments are going to say, didn't get a laugh out of me.
Joel Siegel's ghost is going to go, didn't do it for me. Anyway.
Joel Siegel is going to haunt our videos and go, meh, not their best.
So we put up a couple videos. We put up, first, speaking of movie shit, we saw me and Sean and Kevin. We saw Gravity. And I got a bone to pick. I know I joked about the Ben Affleck thing. I got a bone to pick with that movie.
Okay.
This is spoiler free. All the gravity in that movie, for a movie called Gravity, it was all fucked up. None of the physics were real.
Who said that? So
I personally think I should get a refund. Anyway, that's my review. Sean, go ahead. There was a lot of the movie's gotten great reviews.
Yeah.
There's been a handful that were like, man, her hair didn't move right.
Well, they're not really in space, so.
When I read that,
yeah.
I have to be honest, I'm going to pay a compliment to someone here.
Oh.
I read that. There have been a handful of reviews that were like, I couldn't get into it because the physics just, I don't think that's how it really is, and things like that. And the thing that popped into my brain, the brilliant words of Mr. Sean Chatfield echoed through my brain.
Whoa.
I saw that article and I said, get your dick sucked. So,
Cool.
my response to anyone out there with immense issues with any of the physics or the gravity related issues, try it. Go ahead.
See what you think.
Get your dick sucked.
Do you think they'll ever film a movie in space?
An actual
I do.
movie.
I do.
Weren't they going to try to?
Like a feature film?
Yeah, I think they will.
Yes, they will. And I feel like that's not far away. That's like 20 years away.
I could be insane. I thought they were going to try to, and then something stopped them, or there was some reason they didn't.
This movie?
No, not this movie, but some movie. They were going to film like the first thing with a narrative, and then there was some country was like, yeah, we're not like signing off on that or something. I could be making that up. I don't know.
Shot on location in space.
Yeah.
I bet you if you like.
I want to complain that there aren't enough locations.
Here's the
if they
thing.
film a movie in
I
space.
feel like filming in space is a
Go
novel
nuts.
idea, but would not fucking pay off at all.
I agree.
I know.
It's like
Cool on paper.
$1 billion to get up there.
Yeah.
Every angle looks exactly the same. You have no control over your lighting or your camera.
They'd have to invent new technology.
Everything you do costs
Yeah.
$1 trillion, and you have no control. And then it's just a vast blackness full of stars. That's your that's the location.
Yeah.
What are the tax breaks like in space?
Do you get good tax breaks?
There will be one day there will be a porno shot in space. That will happen.
Now that has the potential for 0G jizz shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's a
is
payoff.
now that is the money shot. Hey, $1 million to the first person who films that.
Would it
From
blast,
you?
Like,
Yeah.
would that blast like right on her face, or would it just like go?
No,
She'd have to float into it. She would have to.
That would be awesome.
She'd go,
And
it's getting away, it's getting away.
Like a Pac-Man situation, like she's like
Yeah.
jumping through space and she's gonna eat it all up.
A Pac-Man situation.
my god. Wow, good job, Eric.
I could be wrong. It could be gay porn. Who knows?
I want that. That should have happened in
You
Gravity.
know what? No, you know what? This is what it is. It's not in her face,
Okay.
Eric. Okay, all right.
God. Close up on you.
I just had a Forrest Gump 2 moment of inspiration.
Nice.
This is the space porno. You just saw me conceive the greatest idea. It is in her face, Eric, but she's not in space. She is back on Earth.
Wow.
He jizzes into the atmosphere, and it
Yeah.
ignites during re-entry.
Oh!
And then it's
kills somebody.
It's a flaming 0G jizz, and it hits her right in the face. And then she goes, "Now that's hot."
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I give
Thank
an alternate? Can I give an alternate scenario?
Please.
Possibly alternate ending. You
Okay.
could shoot it, or you could not.
Okay.
But he shoots it through the atmosphere,
Okay, got that.
and it's flaming. And a girl is just eating. She's like at a picnic or something. Boom! In the vag.
Yeah.
Oh!
angry.
I mean, that fires right into the. I mean, she's impregnated within 2 seconds because that thing shot right into her. Where does it happen? Fallopian tubes, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in there. And it's like the origin. I was going to say Superman, but he's born on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Star
we know where
Child?
he's from.
So no. Like I think that's such a violent thing. It should be a supervillain. Osama bin Laden. That you find out that's the origin.
Or Obama, depending on what side of the political fence
Yeah.
you fall. You fall. It's like a choose your own adventure. It's a choose your own villain.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually,
yeah.
I shouldn't say that. I love Obama.
I love everyone.
That's not even a joke.
That's
Back to Gravity.
yeah.
I have never once said this before, but I'm gonna say it now. This may be the only time I ever say it. I recommend seeing the movie in 3D.
Yeah.
Which is-
I agree with Sean.
I don't give a fuck about 3D ever. I think it's a waste of time, and it fucking hurts my eyes. Honestly, I don't like it. This movie was made for 3D.
It was better as a result of it being 3D.
I also say
And
IMAX.
there are only 2 things I've ever seen in 3D that was better because of it are the short that was in front of fucking Toy Story 3 because that was like depth of field that it played with. You
That's
know?
true.
Other than that, everything else is like, yeah, it's disposable. This movie, the story used it, and I felt like it was better as a result.
Oh, like Coraline.
There you go, like Coraline. But you should see it in theaters. Don't wait for it to just come out
Yes.
at home, whatever.
Download it like these guys did.
See it on as big a screen as possible in 3D when you can, because that made the experience.
42 inches, Sony 3D TV. That's the way to see it. Just like these guys.
Just like how we saw it
That's
on
a joke.
a 19-inch CRT. Monitor.
I wanted to say real quick, getting back to my space porno.
Sure, yeah.
I came up with a new scene before the scene I just described. It's called The Dawn of Man. And it's a bunch of apes.
Oh, whoa.
I think I already know where this is going.
You do, but let me bring you there real quick.
I don't think you do.
I'm going to bring you up there closely. Bunch of apes, whatever, ape life. Then one day they discover a man in the middle of the desert with a full erection. And then it's just them jumping around the erection like, woo, woo, woo! And they're all scared of it. And then one of them goes up and touches it. And then that's when it jizzes, and it jizzes in the monkey's hand, and it's playing like Strauss or some classical music. And the monkey is jerking him off, throws the jizz into the air majestically. We follow the splooge up. Jump cut to the International Space Station. Then we go inside to the astronaut jerking off, who jizzes back into the atmosphere. Full story.
Wow.
Here you go.
What do you think is the better jump cut in the span of film?
Yeah.
The 2001 like throwing the bone hard cut to
that's a good
the
one.
spaceship, or them listening to Bjork on the cliffs in CKY2K hard cut to shit coming out of his ass?
It's tough.
I honestly can't answer.
I think that they are equally powerful in accomplishing different things.
Yes.
Yeah.
One is like, oh my god, man, it really has come so far.
Like, yeah.
And the other one is kind of the exact opposite feeling.
Right.
Man has gone so low.
Yeah, it's like, because they are in the most beautiful scenery.
They are equal but opposite.
Yeah. So check out CKY2K if you haven't checked that out. It's probably $2 at your local used DVD place.
Check out CKY3. It's even better.
Yeah, check that out.
Actually, what's your favorite? CKY? CKY2K?
2K.
That's fine.
Yeah, 2K. I like 3 though a lot, but 2K.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with going to Bjork's house. Bjork! Look, there's fucking Bjork right there. Anyway, there's that. But anyway, really liked
Gravity.
That's my favorite movie this year, in a year where it had no fucking competition. So go figure.
That is also my favorite movie of the year, and I have never seen a movie like that. And I know it's like whatever thing to say, but it's just like I've never experienced something. I felt like I went through a ride. Like I felt like I was on a roller coaster for an hour and a half, and then I know it's like the lamest thing to say, but I really like. When that was over, like, I am so fucking tired, I need to go to bed. Like,
yeah, I couldn't relax.
Yeah.
Dominic was, like, fucked up after that movie. He went and saw it on his own, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I, like, can't do that again. I was like, did you like it? Oh, no, I really did, but I can't do that again. I was like, really? Yeah, by the end, I was like, ready to fucking just leave. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I was, like, really, like, not comfortable.
There you go. There's a part in the movie that has been one of my nightmares, like for the longest time. And I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to spoil anything. But it's
they spilled milk all over the sheet.
Shut the fuck
up. They didn't know what to do.
You spoiled it.
It was a bag of chips, except there was one chip in a bag of dollars.
NASA money fell onto the chip.
You talked over my joke. One chip in a bag of dollars.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, if nothing else, even if you're whatever on it, I think you will at least, you'll at least know that there isn't another movie like that.
And being someone who makes videos and works with film a lot, I can't tell you how they did any of it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I can't think of the last time I saw something where, like, there's parts, they did this way, but not this other, whatever. But I didn't know how they did any of it when it was over.
Having not seen the movie, I just want to throw out the theory: computers.
Oh, you guys are idiots.
Fuck.
Derek's smart.
There you go.
But then again, I haven't seen the film. Maybe I'm wrong.
Derek should make more money.
I should make more movies. I'm going to make, what's the opposite of Gravity? What if Gravity made you float? New Disney movie coming out.
Check that out.
Spring 2014. Spring.